Hi. Oh, fucking hello. I don't know what I'm making it for. I just wasn't sleeping, don't feel like cleaning, have not cleaned since I made the other live, which in turn I think kind of made me not want to go live again. But no, I guess you could say God or some voice in my head that I don't think is just me being schizophrenic, because I don't think it's harmful to anyone, or I don't know. It's telling me to make these every day, or at least put out a video on some sort of platform. And this is kind of the easiest right now because, to be honest, I'm a little addicted to the internet, and I don't have the fastest internet at the moment. And if I'm inside and I want to upload a video, it seems to take, I was going to say forever, but not forever, a while. So, takes like hours, which sometimes if I leave the house, it'll only take like less than an hour, like a few minutes or like 30 minutes or something. But I don't know why. Not that you care. Who's you? I don't know if anyone's gonna be watching. Maybe it's me in the future. Clearly someone is watching these other than me, because I see the views go up, but I mean, not by a ton, but by a few. But not someone who wants to talk to me, or at least not someone who's taking the time to do that. If you are watching this in the future, please do comment. Let me know. I don't know how long I'll keep this up, to be honest, but I guess I gotta keep this promise to myself, my higher self, the spirit, guides, God, whoever, peer support therapist as well, that I'm gonna make a video on some platform. And this is, I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't think I was embarrassed of things anymore, but I guess to a certain extent I'm embarrassed of just feeling pathetic or useless, and I'm worried about being misunderstood. But you can't really be understood if you don't try to be understood, right? So then you're always going to be misunderstood. That worry is going to manifest into a reality because you're not trying to be understood. So this is me practicing being understood. 3:33 on the timer there. For a minute, for a second. I mean, clearly, that's what timers are. You're right. Anyway, fuck. Feet hurt. I think from just not moving them enough. Like gotta exercise, stretch them out. Ever just sleep to avoid life? Because yeah, that's what I was doing today. It's not even like it's this. I felt like my depression cycles. I'm diagnosed with bipolar, and I think it's like rapid cycling. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear me. I got like 2 music things going on in the background, but what was I saying? Yeah, my depressive cycles are weird now because, I mean, it's always weird in the sense of like, I don't know, it's just a trippy occurrence to go from one state of being to another, but at least like before, I felt like there was like a reason for me to not be doing shit, but like because I really did feel, I felt entirely useless, or like, and I like thought it, like, but now it's like I feel it sometimes, but I don't believe it entirely. So it's just like I get irritated with myself because then I just feel like, ugh, like I feel lack of motivation, and like, why would people even want to talk to me, like, and then I start spiraling on these guys, this one fucking guy in particular, who, for whatever reason, stopped wanting to talk to me or stopped expressing that he wanted to anyway. Doesn't feel required to anymore. I'm sorry. This is such bullshit. Such a ridiculous thing to say. Like, I don't understand it. And it's like, what is our relationship's requirements to you? Like, means to an end. Like, I'm done with my trial period. Now I get to treat you like shit because I don't care. Like, very weird statement that he made. But anyway, that's a side tangent. But I do get spirally and thinking about, but I think about him every day, like whether I'm happy or sad. And that's why, I also think about my other exes, but not quite as often, I'll be honest. But I have playlists for a lot of them, and only 2 of them are public. Kind of because I don't speak to them at all. And, or at least we're not in contact. But I know that one of them, this fucking guy, at one point told me that like those playlists was helping him get through life, or like just really helping him get by. And so I've been trying to keep them public, but I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a little pathetic doing that. And then I put the other ones public for ex/non-ex of mine. The one that says to the well, maybe, or whatever. But because I didn't want him to feel like if he stumbled across my page that I didn't care about him. Because I do. I mean, it was less intense, that's for sure, on my end. And also, he was just more of a direct jerk to me, like in concrete ways, less confusing ways, It's definitely probably more hurt by the other guy who I was calling this fucking guy. It's confusing when I'm not using their real names, but I'm not really trying to right now in this video anyway. But yeah, I saw a TikTok that was just like, maybe I'll just play a couple seconds of it. This lady named Paula.
Okay, so if this video came across your For You page, then this channeled message is for you. Now, I will not be using tarot cards today. I don't think I need them. I think the message is pretty clear and straightforward. The path that you're currently on is a path that not even your ancestors can help you with. And the reason being is because this path has not been forged by anyone. It is unique and tailored to you. Which means the answers are not outside. They're not in me. They're not in a tarot reading. They're not in your friend. They're not in your partner. They're not in your family or your dog. But it's within you. And I feel like so many of you guys are so powerful, a lot more powerful than you give your mind credit for, than you give yourself credit for. And I really feel like most of you guys are looking for answers outside of yourself. What do I do? Is this right? Is it wrong? I'm kind of getting this Two of Swords energy. Should I stay? Should I go? What do I do? And the biggest thing that you can do is use your intuition. Your intuition is a connection to God, to source, to that higher self, to the part that's within you that has all those answers that you so desperately seek in those books, in those tarot readings, in other people, in situations, in places, and in things. The truth is, there are no answers for the journey. You have to forge it your way. And a lot of you guys who are watching this, 222-444-777, a lot of you guys are here for a lot more than you think. However, I feel like some of you guys are so fixated on how it needs to look because you have a preconceived perception of how it needs to be because your ego has taught you this, has told you that it needs to be this way. But what if I were to tell you that your soul has a different plan? And the more you aligned with that inner voice, that guidance, and here's how you will know that you're headed down the right path. Not only is everything in the entire cosmos and the universe going to scream it for you, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. And even if it doesn't make sense, even if you're like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. Everything in the entire cosmos is going to scream for you to keep going. Why? Because that's where your path lies. And a lot of the times when we are the most scared, the most hesitant, now there is an important thing that's coming through is you have to know the difference between intuition and fear. The biggest killer of fear is love. And your intuition is always going to come from a place of love, even if it doesn't make sense in that moment in time. But you're trusting that. And that's part of building your own self-love and being your own reference. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but Spirit is telling me we don't even have the answers because we haven't walked down this path. It's unique and tailored to you. But what we can tell you is following your heart's desires, listening to that intuition, regardless of what it's saying and how uncomfortable it feels. A lot of the times we have to be in that discomfort. It's like we say in yoga, sthira sukham, which is finding ease in the discomfort.
Okay. Finding ease in the discomfort. I'm just going to stop at her right there. Her name is... You're sitting in the discomfort. Yes, I am sitting in this discomfort. That is correct. That is exactly what I'm doing. I've watched this whole thing before. I don't know what she says next because I stopped when... Well, I didn't stop. I continued watching, but my brain stopped. Was like, what? What? That's why I titled this something like, okay, what? Because, like, she was like, her name's Paola, by the way, Paola. And, you know, it's wild. She kind of looks like a grown-up version of this little girl named Paola who I taught, like, 10 years ago. And she could be, because if she was, like, 10 years ago, 19, like, I don't know. I don't know how old that lady is. But either way, probably not. But, you know, I also believe in name theory. Like, people kind of look how their names, even, and or they can even grow into their names, kind of, if they change their names. Whole thing. But it's backed up by some science, but it's also just a thing I've been thinking about. But that's not why I'm talking. My point is, I stopped this right when she was saying, even spirit doesn't have the answers. Like, what? Like, that's a wild thought to me, because, like, it is a lot easier for me to believe that, like, I'm delusional. Like the second thing that my ex told me recently, that I'm delusional, versus the first thing that he told me like 6 months ago or whenever the fuck, maybe 9 months ago now, I don't know. Whatever, what is time? Of that he thought I was special in life to him, whatever the fuck he meant. Like, that feels like, okay, well, that was clearly a lie. Like, but delusional, yeah, I could believe that. But, like, at the same time, like, I don't feel delusional, like, exactly. Like, I don't know. It's just like, what am I even doing? You know, like, trying to get a handle on life, and I don't know. Like, a part of me feels like it'd be a lot easier if I had close friends around me. And I'm trying to get close to people. I am. I think you lied to me about a lot of things, man. About who you are, about things you were doing, have done. And it really sucks that you don't want to fucking tell me the truth, or if you do or haven't, and you are not currently. But what sucks more for me is like, why do I even care? Like, you know, like, do you even care? You know, and like, shouldn't I just, I don't know, I don't believe in shoulds, but wouldn't it be more beneficial for me and the rest of humanity if I focused my attention on, I guess, you know, myself and all other relationships with other people? And yeah, it would. And maybe it will be. It's just very difficult for me to do that when I still wish that it was with you. Like, I thought, I don't know, maybe I was naive, maybe it was all in my head. I thought what we had, whatever, I just felt like we had some sort of, I kind of still do feel like we have a spiritual connection, or I don't know. The both of you, actually, but especially to you. This fucking guy. But yeah, it's just pointless at this point. I just feel really stupid. Like, I just, you know, and I know I'm just talking in circles. I don't know why I'm making these. Like, God, why do you want me to embarrass myself? Why do you, I just heard a voice, you're not embarrassing yourself. But like, okay. All right, I think I'm gonna hop off the live now because I don't know why I'm on this one right now. Maybe if you want to look her up, her name is literally just Paola, Paula. Click on her thing, Paula Michelle. Paula with 3 L's, Michelle with 3 L's too. On TikTok. But yeah. Maybe I'll dissect the rest of the video later, or come back to it later. I don't know. But yeah, really appreciate it. Anyone who watches this, if you could let me know. Give me an emoji. Throw me an emoji. Throw me a bone. Throw me something so I know that I'm not alone. You know? I mean, I know I'm never truly alone, but you know what I mean. Just please. For the algorithms, but really just for me. Like, for my own peace of mind. Because at this point, they're not monetized. Maybe they will be someday. But it would just be great if, if someone commented, or, prefer comments. I mean, like the video, great. Do both. Why not both? You know? Anyway. Love you. By love you, I wish you love yourself, because we're all connected, right? We're all God. We're all of the same energy. We're all made of atoms, and every particle at the quantum level is a wave, or it can be potentially. I don't know. That's what they think. Whatever. I seem to never. I don't know. I mean, maybe one day I'll know how to end these videos in a way that I am more satisfied with. Satisfaction. Push me and then just touch me so I can get my satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. And I try, Voice cracking and all that. Drink your water, kids, bitches. Drink your water. I'm gonna do that. And to be honest, probably smoke, but do as I say, not as I do. Drink the water. Look at you, fool. All right.